Slide this over top, has a filter. Awesome sock filter, throw it in. I mean, that's more than enough. Hey, and welcome back to Northern Chris. In this video, I'll be using this new water pump I picked up. I got it from Princess Auto here in Canada. It's the equivalent of a Harbor Freight in the US. There's a scratch and dent, so every so often they'll have scratch and dent sales, returned items, stuff they're trying to close out and get rid of, clearance items. So this was a $30 pump, and then I bought the hose for $7. This not on sale is $299, and this hose is like $75. So for $37, I figured why not give it a shot. I dug a test hole the last time I was here on the property, way over there. So I have to cut the weeds. Throw this thing in and see if it works. I also had to buy this little, the connector piece, the adapter. This was $15, so I'm all into this thing for just over $50 Canadian. And then it didn't have an end on it, so I just put a bottle, I cut some holes in it. I'll put a sock over it as a filter and see if that works, so no dirt gets in. And if this works, then I can get water to my property, which will be fantastic. So as you can see, it's pretty small. It's a 79cc 4-stroke motor, has a little handle to carry it, tiny little pump. Does around 2,500 gallons per hour, more than enough for what I need it for. Super lightweight. Hopefully it works. As you can see, the weeds are really overgrown. So here's the hole. Last time I was here, there may have been 6 inches of water, and now it's well over 2 feet deep. There was a ton of rain here this week. Inches and inches of rain. So I just don't know if this is the water table. It's because it rained so much, it just drained into this hole. So it's good and bad, because I do want to dig a pond at some point. And if this is the case, then I can definitely dig a pond without issue. All right, so I got the pump. I got this hose. Who knows why this hose was returned? It's definitely used. I'm hoping it doesn't leak. So the plan is to take this. This is clipped down. It's kind of in place. It's not really gonna pop out. You can see there's a ton of little slips in it. It might just collapse in on itself, and this might not work, but just to test, I have an old dirty sock. The elastic's gone in it, so it's junk. Slide this over top, has a filter. There we go. And 2 elastic bands. Put one like that. And I'll put one down low. Just like that. Now you have a filter. So with this water pump, it's pretty much brand new. You can see someone used it briefly. There's Teflon tape on that side, and there was on this side. I added some more. But this thing's pretty much new. They even left the no oil tag on. I checked, there is lots of oil in it. There was still some gas in it when I picked it up. So when I got home, it fired up like second pull. So clearly, a lot of the times at Princess Auto, when you see this scratch and dent stuff, someone used this maybe once or twice, didn't need it anymore, or whatever the case may be. Maybe they needed a larger one. They returned it. So it's still in perfectly good working order. And I scored a sweet deal because, like I said, regular price is 10 times the cost at $2.99. So now we take this hose with my awesome sock filter, throw it in. I was wondering if it would sink. Most likely I will have to put a stick on it just to hold it down, which is Again, this is just testing purposes, just concept for future water. As the tube gets full of water, it should sink as well. What I will do is drain the whole, drop the whole tube in just to fill the whole tube with water. That way the pump's not trying to suck air when I end up priming it. Some cold, cold water. You can hear the air finally going in, or coming out. I'm trying to get as much air out as possible. I think that should be probably good enough. I'll leave that there. I don't have the exchange or the exhaust water tube. I never bought one. They didn't have any when I was at the Scratch and Dent, but just for testing purposes, it should shoot out here. So it's pretty straightforward. I'll turn the choke all the way on, turn it to run, which is a little stiff, and then turn this on. There's no prime on this one. And then I got a bottle of water, this cap here. You unscrew it, you pour water in it just to get water in the pump, so when it starts sucking, it doesn't suck air, and it should get enough force to suck water out and suck out of here. So let's see if this works. This hose, clip it in, these clip back, clip back. So now the hose is on. Bottle of water. This is old water I can't drink. Just gonna fill this as high as I can. Should be enough. Fire this back on. Now in theory, when I run this, water should pump out of here. Hopefully this works. Stock filter and some fresh water that I can use for around the property. If I want to water anything, if I need water for the garage slab, for the concrete, I can fill that tote way, way back there. I'll try to zoom in afterwards. See that 1,000-liter tote. Clearly there's not 1,000 liters here, but it works perfectly. It doesn't look like a lot of pressure, but it is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Just a quick random video of a Sweet Princess auto pump. If you're thinking of getting something like this, wait until Scratch and Dent. Every time I've gone in the past year, probably I've gone to 4 or 5 Scratch and Dents. They always have water pumps, all different sizes. They're all different prices, 50 bucks, 20 bucks. Some come with hoses, some come with everything you need. And it works perfect. 99% of the time, everything just works as soon as you start it. They usually leave a little bit of gas in them, so they start right up first time. This is perfect. I'm super pumped about this. I don't know if you can tell or not, but having water on this property that I don't have to truck in is a huge deal. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. There will be more content coming out hopefully soon. I got a ton of videos I need to edit still from over the past year. It's been super crazy busy. Now it's time to cut down all these weeds. And again, those ones there are about 6-8 feet tall. It's crazy.